Welcome to Jobfair Worldwide. My name is Mr.Snow, and today I'll be conducting the video portion of your assessment. This video will be viewed by millions of our members as well as our employers throughout our network and interfaces. At this moment, I'll ask if we have your permission to proceed with this assessment.
Yes, you do.
Great. Please state your name, age, and nationality.
My name is Devon Nestor, and I'm a proud Guyanese, and my age is 19 years old. I'm 19 years of age.
Okay, excellent. Are you a little nervous today?
Yeah.
All right, just take a deep breath. Just relax yourself. Everything here is things you already know. There's nothing that is like rocket science or anything like out of the blue. There's no trick question. Everything's very, very direct. Okay. Please tell us, how did you become interested in Jobfair?
Well, I was online searching for some online jobs, and I found interest in the job fair, so I decided to apply for it.
Okay.
So we'd have to see what you guys have to offer.
Okay. Do you have any special training or technical skills?
Yes, I have skills in data operations, experience to Microsoft Excel, Outlook, Office, and the other Microsoft programs, and also
basically Office. You understand
correct.
the Office suite.
And Adobe Premiere Pro.
Okay, so you
and
do
Adobe,
video editing.
yes, and Photoshop.
Okay, and Photoshop.
Also
All right.
virtual DJ by mixing blending music.
Okay. Really fast on Photoshop. What is the shortcut button for the spot healing tool?
Spot healing tool. I'll not be able to say directly the shortcut button for that. I'll not be able to call the direct button for the shortcut button.
Yeah, it's a shortcut.
That is
Okay. When you hold space bar, what happens?
When you hold space bar.
When you hold down the space bar in Photoshop, what happens?
The images expand.
Okay. That's actually wrong. Space bar is the hand tool. It allows you to grab, shift around, move around.
Most of the times I use the mouse to grab.
Okay, how do you zoom in or zoom out?
That is the plus and minus key.
Alone?
And control and the plus and minus key.
Alright, now I'm going to ask you a question based on Excel. Okay? If I wanted the sum of A1 and B1 to show up in cell E1, what formula would I use and where would I put it?
That would be some function you put that in the empty spot, and you put the sum equal sum open bracket the E1 the letter and number semicolon, and the letter again with the other number, and that and close bracket, and you enter and you get the value for the two cells.
Okay. How long have you been using Excel?
About a few months.
Alright. Have you ever used macro?
Not.
Alright, let's see. Are you currently working anywhere?
No, I'm currently unemployed at this point.
Okay. Are you living in a computer-based environment?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a good command of the English language?
Yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, what number would you give your reading level?
About 9. 9.
9. Alright, great. Can you please read this paragraph out loud for us as it's written?
As mentioned in the opening article, category suffers from an anxiety disorder. My excessive worrying was out of proportion and out of control, he says. How did it get worried? Brain control to get perspective, He says, I accepted the kind help of my wife and friends. I also sought professional assistance and learned more about my condition. After making some lifestyle changes, I have begun to feel that I was in control of my condition. Not that it was in control of me, although I still experience bouts of anxiety. I know I have I now have a better sense of what triggers, them, and I know how to manage my disorder.
Holding that there. Who is the subject of this paragraph?
The subject there is Gregory.
I'm sorry?
Gregory?
Okay. Now, there's two mistakes in this whole paragraph, grammatically. Can you find it for me?
Let's see here. That would be, I see, instead of notes, I see boats.
That would be wrong.
And,
Of anxiety is a word. Bouts.
yeah.
It means like an episode of
Yeah.
anxiety. That's
Okay.
what bouts mean. Like when you're fighting, you have bout one, bout two.
Yeah.
It's like a word.
Basically, in my mind, it was.
But that's not wrong. That's actually correct. There's two spots. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. One of the spots was where it says not that if, when it should be not that it. Right? Also, I noticed that you had stopped it and you said, because it didn't sound right to you.
Correct.
And that's because it wasn't correct. But there's a very simple one, and we do this because we have a job called proofreading and editing. So we look to see if you pay attention to the details. Because it's a relatively easy job to do if you're a natural at it. If you're not like the best with reading or grammar, then it's probably not the best job for you. Right? And that's in the second sentence, after where it says an out of control, he says that those little colons at the top should have been inverted. Facing the next way, closing off that quote.
Correct.
Right? All right. That completes the reading portion of the assessment. By the way, after reading that, how would you reassess your number?
Well, by being nervous, I might take it down to about a 7 or 8.
Next, we're going to be touching base on some general mathematics. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, how would you rate your basic math?
About 5. I'm not too that good at math.
Okay. Now, you're going to be asked a series of second grade level math questions and given 5 seconds to answer each. Okay? 5 seconds is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a relatively decent period of time. Just to let you know, second grade level indicates the children of the age of 7 years old have to actively answer these questions in school. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Okay, I'm also only allowed to state the question one time, so it is imperative that you pay attention. Okay? 120 plus 120.
That would be 240.
1,000 plus 8,220.
1,000 plus 800. I think that question quite good.
Skip. 450 plus 5,000.
450 plus 5,000. That would be 5,450.
10,000 minus 5,500.
That would be 4,500.
5,000 minus 22,000.
That would be that would be 22,000.
100,000 minus 0,000.
That would be 100.
12 times 12.
That would be 24.
9 times 7.
Skip.
13 times 5. 1,000 times 0.
That would be 1,000.
50 divided by 10.
That would be 50 divided by 10. Let's see here. And that would be
Skip. 100 divided by 25.
100 divided by 25. That would be 55.
100 divided by 20.
That would be 50.
250 divided by 5.
That would be 150.
Okay. That concludes the math portion of our assessment. Now, you said you were previously employed. Can you just, you were previously employed, correct?
Yes, correct.
Just remind me of your last employer,
That was at Waltham.
Walton. What was your position and what
I
were your
was
duties?
a customer service representative.
Okay. And what were your duties as a CSR?
Pardon?
What were your duties as a CSR?
Taking calls and assisting customers and helping them solve the problem.
Okay. Why did you leave?
Well, that was due to the constant income that I was receiving there.
Okay. Have you ever been fired from a job?
No,
Have you ever been arrested?
no.
Okay. Just a couple final questions. One, career-wise, what do you want to do with your life?
Me, I want to support my studies and go to the University of Guyana. And from there, I'll be going into the Oval Training School and pursue a career in pilot.
And finally, why should someone hire you?
Well, because I do have the skills and the knowledge to portray in any organization and also to help the company to grow.
All right, great. Thank you very much. That concludes this portion of the assessment.